What's good with it, y'all? We back at it again. NBA Quick Hits Volume 14. If y'all didn't catch 13, make sure you go check it out. NBA prediction videos. Let's jump into it, man. Yo, what's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Hey, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. NBA Quick Hits Volume 14, man. Second series. If you didn't check out 13, make sure you go check it out. We got 10 games total today, so we broke it up into two videos. Again, Volume 13 and Volume 14. So we covering the last five games on this joint here. Hey, let's get into it, man. So we got the Mavs versus the Pelicans. Ooh, that's a good matchup right there, man. Good matchup. You got Zion, who for the most part, as of right now, staying healthy, but again, they got hit by injury bug. McCollum with the ruptured or torn, or I think it's a torn lung. I can't remember. Collapsed lung. My apologies. Collapsed lung. Okay, so we got that going on with McCollum. So wishing him a speedy recovery. Again, I experienced that myself. So definitely hoping the best for him, and he bounced back and is able to get back out there on the court. I know that's where he wants to be, and I know that's where his teammates want him to. But first and foremost, his health and his life is more important. You know what I mean? So again, wishing him a speedy recovery on that joint. But for the prediction side of this, I'm gonna rock out the Mavs. I feel like you got Luke and Kyrie back, looking healthy. Um, the Pels again, man. You got BI. You still got Brett. You still got a nice young squad there. Herb Jones, Bi, Zion. Valentin. Like you have a nice squad. It's just a matter of them finding an identity and sticking to it. But this Mavs team, I feel like that they have everything kind of riding right now. And you got both these stars and Kyrie and Luca might be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna rock out the Mavs on this one. Next up, man, we got the Blazers versus the Jazz. Two interesting teams. Definitely with the departure of Dame, you can kind of see it definitely having an effect on the Blazers and what's going on with them as far as being in the rebuilding stage, having some names there, but just trying to find some wins, when they can. This Jazz team, on the other hand, definitely a team where I figured they would be doing a lot better than they were as of right now. But again, still a team that can get streaky hot. We saw that last year with them and how things can go pretty quick for them. So I'm expecting them to kind of pick up where they left off a little bit. So I'm gonna rock out the Jazz to win this one. I think they have too much firepower playing at home. Clarkson and all the rest of those guys feeding off that crowd, man. So I got the Jazz winning that one. Wolves versus the Warriors. Again, this could be a definite playoff preview we could be seeing between these two teams in the Western Conference. Anthony Edwards is on a whole different level right now, man. He's out there balling out of control, but the same can be said about Steph Curry on the flip side of that. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a situation where you come in here and it's whoever is hot is gonna win. You know what I mean? Definitely a great matchup. Who am I gonna pick for this one, man? I'm gonna go with the Dubs on this one. I'm gonna go with the Dubs. I feel like the Dubs are more consistent with the efforts of things. The Wolves is kind of hit or miss. You know what I mean? It all depends on which Karl Anthony Towns shows up, which Rudy Gobert shows up. What do I mean by that? Are they going to be a big body out there as a space taker and not doing anything with it, or are they going to show up and be aggressive and make a difference? Whether it be Rudy Gobert on the defensive end or crashing the boards, or it'll be Karl Anthony Towns being extremely aggressive. He's more of a three-point. He's more of a shooting big now, so shooting the three, attacking the rim, playing that, that mid-range post, things of that nature. Because you're not going to dump the ball down to Rudy Gobert in the post and expect him to have some offensive moves or get you 20 on the block or anything like that. And that's no disrespect or slight. It's just the facts of the matter. You don't dump it down and see something like that. So I'm going with the Dubs and win this one, man. Clippers versus the Nuggets. No slight of disrespect to the Clippers. We're gonna go with the Nuggets. Short, very short and sweet, right to the point on that one. Why? I feel like the Nuggets again are rolling right now. The defending champs are on a roll. They're being consistent. They're being extremely they're paying attention to detail and they're making sure that they're focusing on all the little things. You know what I mean? They're focusing on the fundamentals of the game and it's since resulting in wins. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the Nuggets game and you'll see what I mean. That's the only thing I can tell you is if you watch the way they play and how they're playing and the selfless basketball that they're playing, then you'll see exactly what I mean by okay, like they're literally out here doing what they got to do to get the win. It's not flashy, it's not shiny. I mean, if you could epitomize like using Tim Duncan as this team's motto or this team's mascot or something. It'd be the perfect one because they're out there just doing what they got to do to get the job done and get a win. You know what I mean? So I got the Nuggets beating the Clippers. Would I be surprised if the Clippers went in there and won? No. They have the team, they have the talent to do so, but I think right now, um, the defending champs have all of the, I would say, health on their side, number one. But secondly, obviously minus Jamal Murray, but secondly, I think for them, it's just they understand who they are and they have an identity, and they're the defending champs, so they have that confidence right there as well. Clippers, on the other hand, that yeah, that y'all stay tuned for another video. I got a video coming out about that, about the Clippers, man. But Nuggets over the Clippers. Next one, man, Grizzlies versus the Lakers. Y'all already know who I'm rocking with, man. If you rock with me, then you already know I'm picking my Lakers over everybody, anybody, all day long. I'm going my Lakers to beat the Grizzlies. If they lose to the Grizzlies, no side of disrespect to the Grizz, they still a good team. Duran Jackson there and Desmond Bain, things of that nature. You know, they got again Luke Kennard back, but I feel like my Lakers team, man, they're more than healthy enough and talented enough to be able to knock this team off. Especially since they're still missing John Morant, and then not I don't have any news on D Rose. I think he's listed as probable or doubtful for this game. So for that, from that perspective of it, man, my Lakers they shouldn't overlook this team, and it's definitely one of those games where I wouldn't call it a must win, but it's a game where you should win. You know what I mean? You have to pick up the wins when they present themselves, and not sit here and losing to teams that you shouldn't be losing to. So I got my Lakers beating the Grizzlies, man. So I'm gonna recap this real quick for y'all, and we gonna get up out of here. I got the Mavs over the Pelicans. I got the Jazz over the Blazers. I got the Warriors over the Wolves. I got the Nuggets over the Clippers, and I have the Lakers over the Grizzlies, man. So that'll go ahead and cap off this volume 14 for y'all, man. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll be back with y'all with another one, man.